Hi everyone, and welcome back to another edition of Mitch's Melbourne here in the Eastern Suburbs. Now, you can't really call something a great spot in Melbourne, it seems, without it being tucked away in a corner and a place that all the locals know about. And where I am today, here at Project Black Specialty Coffee, is exactly that. Just in front of Coles, but tucked in the corner of Britannia Mall. And I'm here with the owner, Angus. Angus, thanks for joining me today.
Thanks, Mitch. Yeah.
It's great to finally get a chance to sit down and have a chat with you.
Yeah, thank you.
I've got a few questions about the coffee you make, but first off, I'd like to just know, tell me a bit about the story that led to you opening up Project Black Cafe.
Okay. I was in IT industry before, and pretty much I just feel like I want to connect with people. So, because I was, facing the computer all the time. So, kind of sick of that for a few years. And then decided to have my own cafe before. So that's pretty much where we start. And then, and thanks to a lot of friends, they actually come and help me, teach me how to make coffees and tell me about, the science behind the coffee. Yeah.
So you've gone from IT to cafe. Didn't have any cafe experience before.
I didn't have any cafe. Doesn't even know how to make coffee before.
Mate, tasting the coffee you have here, you've probably noticed that all the meetings that I have with people coming into the area now are here.
Yeah.
Mate, it's fantastic. So how long have you had the place open for?
This one is only 1.5 years. But before this one, I actually have another one 5 years ago.
Okay.
But that one is pretty much not a really successful cafe. But because of that one, I started to build my own knowledge about coffee.
You've certainly done some good learning by the looks of it.
Yeah, I really studied that. Yes.
So, whereabouts was the old one?
The old one was in Armadale.
Okay.
Yeah. It wasn't quite successful is because, I bought the business outright. And then the reason why I start this one from scratch, not buying the business, is because pretty much buying business is a risk. Yeah. So from the experience, I decided to open my own one with my own idea to start with.
Yeah, great.
Yeah.
And how you're finding it? I know the first couple of years of business, they're always long hours and a bit of heartbreak that goes along with it. Exactly. How have you found it?
Well, of course, I'm here pretty much every day.
Yeah.
It's tired, but I'm quite enjoy that. This one is just like my baby. I really enjoy to meet the friends here, all customers, pretty much all our friends anyway. I want to focus on what I'm doing, like the coffee. Coffee pretty much is in my blood anyway. So it's really important for me, and I want to see the smile from customers' face, when they enjoy and they have their coffee.
Is it a bit of a change from your previous life in IT with the interaction with people?
Yeah, it's definitely different. When I was in IT, I have to face the computer, face the problems all time, right? But with coffee, yes, we face problem, but we solve the problem as well. And then I'm more enjoy the life now because I'm pretty much busy enough, and also met a lot of friends. Yeah.
Well, you've said that this has become your baby, this place, and I've noticed on my times coming in, it's a bit of a family affair.
Yes.
Tell me about the Angus outside of the business. Is it your kids that I've got behind there helping out with paying my bill?
Yes, definitely. I have 3 kids, right? Yeah. So one is still a baby, and the other 2, one is schoolgirl, and the other one still young, 4 years old. It is hard, but start a business is not easy anyway, and we kind of know it before we open. Yeah. So we decide to work into this because for me, yes, the long hour is tired, but inside of my mind, my heart, it's not really feel tired because I'm quite enjoy what I'm doing. Yeah.
And how are the family sort of take the longer hours? I mean, are they in here helping you most days as well?
My wife especially, of course. She did actually help me a lot. Without her, I'm pretty sure this business cannot be success. Yeah. Not only that, and also of course my kids, they are really good kids. Like they never shouting, never annoying customer or something like that. Yeah, which is really good.
Looks like you've got them taught pretty well about how to make sure they get the money from the customer before they leave, though. So you're doing something right there.
Well, that's a secret. No, my kids, they pretty much know is what we are doing is really important now.
Yeah,
it's to build the foundation of the family.
It's a really nice thing to be able to incorporate them into what you do all day, every day as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
My girls are at daycare 5 days a week, but having a home-based business, there's a lot of nights where they're curled up with me and talking through what I'm doing on the computer as well. So it's nice for them to be involved. It's not like the old days where mum or dad went off to work and the kids didn't know anything about what was going on there.
Yeah, my thinking is like kids, they really need to join our life. Really need to join our life to know like what we are doing and to see how hard we actually try.
Yeah.
So they will be more appreciated, I hope. And for now, I think my kids is actually, I'm pretty proud of them because they kind of understand what I'm trying to teach them. And they do actually quite helpful as well.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So mate, tell me about your coffee, because as I said, it's the best coffee that I've found around the area.
Yeah.
What's your secret?
Okay, our coffee pretty much is roasted by Micro Coffee Roaster. The reason why I choose them is because Micro, they really focus on every batch they roast. So they are also use we call color sorter to choose the coffee bean. By doing that, they're actually losing 10% of the coffee. Okay, the reason why they need to do it, but not the other roaster, is because they really focus on quality of coffee. Okay, so they choose a very high score coffee, roast them, and then put in the color sorter, choose the coffee, take the defect coffee out from the coffee.
Yeah, right.
So from the foundation, this is pretty much a foundation of the coffee, like the good quality coffee. And also the coffee they use at the moment they are running Ethiopian, 40% of Ethiopian. There is Colombia, there is Brazil in there. Colombia and Brazil is pretty much to build the body of the coffee, and the Ethiopian is to build the flavor of the coffee.
Okay.
And the way we brew the coffee is slightly different too. Okay, so I don't normally follow the book. I love the book anyway, but don't get me wrong. But I don't normally follow the book. I rather find the true ratio of the coffee. So I need to dial in every day. That's the first thing. I need to dial in, make sure the coffee I serve is the best. And also, the way we brew, we actually, this is a bit technical, but we actually brew it at lower bar pressure.
Okay.
Instead of 9 bar, we actually do lower, way lower.
Okay.
By doing that, I found it's give you more flavor. So it's not like the traditional way. The traditional way is good to build the body of the coffee, but there is already Brazil and Colombia in it. So I think the body is kind of enough. We need to give more flavor.
Okay. And you find by reducing the pressure in the machine, that's what gets that flavour.
Yeah, better results. Yes.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm going to be able to get that technical with my coffee machine at home, so I'll keep coming up here. And plans for the business? You've, as you said, been a year and a half. I know you've been nominated for awards and stuff for how you've been running it. What are your grand plans? Are you happy with how things are? Are you planning on making a franchise out of Project Black?
Franchise always the aim, yes. But to build those branding, we definitely need to grow more.
Yep.
Definitely. But this is a small place anyway, and it is a good place to start. Franchise always the one we are looking for.
Yep.
But I need to make sure that people who actually join us, they can be successful as well.
Yeah.
Okay, and I can see like in this industry, the franchise, kind of some of them actually work, some of them doesn't. Okay, I believe it's because they've been educated enough. So in the future, yes, I'm thinking to do that, like franchise.
Yeah.
But I will bring them in first, join my crew, and then teach them everything I know before they open. And I need to make sure they can be successful.
Sounds like a pretty good philosophy there. It's, as you said, I mean, there's some companies out there that just put people into a cafe or a bakery or whatever it happens to be and say, yeah, here's 3 days training, then you're on your own.
Yes, but for me, the brand name is more important. Yeah. The name Project Black is really important.
Well, considering the following that you've got here, as you said, it is a small place and you are tucked away a bit, but it certainly seems to have become a local haunt, and you've got some die-hard fans that I know come in here quite often.
Thank you for supporting.
And yeah, it's not just me, but I mean, even from, I think it was Prue that introduced me to you, and then everyone that I've brought in since have gone, wow, it's like great coffee. So
yeah, that's
a testament to what you're doing.
Yeah, that's a love in Mission anyway. Mission community, I have to say, Mission community is really great. I do really enjoy to have the cafe here and make friends with these people. Yeah, they are fantastic.
And you don't just work here, do you? You live not far from...
I live here as well. I live in Mission as well.
Yeah.
But before I opened, I didn't know the community is actually so nice.
Yeah.
Until I really opened this one, I feel like I really joined the community.
I've been here for 6 years, and I tell you, it's one of the best things that I've been getting out of doing this project. Is being able to meet people and really start to understand that myself, like how tight knit a community it is. You've just got to scratch the surface a little bit, and then you find out about it.
Exactly, and I really love that. Yeah,
that's fantastic. Look, thank you for spending a little bit of time with me and telling me a bit about what it is that you've been doing here.
Thank you.
One final question that I like to ask everyone, just to wrap things up.
Yeah.
Can you tell me what's one financial lesson that you've learned from your parents that's stuck with you until today?
What do you mean by that?
Well, is there a way that you manage your finances, or is there a way that you manage how the business is, or something that goes back to your childhood that's really stuck with you until now?
My parents, yes, my parents have their own business, so they're businessmen, yes, but they are running a totally different industry. Okay. Totally different. And I didn't know how fun the cafe can be actually, because they have the cable, like cables and some things, like a distributor.
Okay.
So it's a completely, totally different things. But the one thing I learned from my father is really, when he do business, right? He only have one thing, is the honesty. He's really honest to everyone. He never try to take advantage from anyone. And I think that's the way why he can be so successful. He is actually quite successful. And I really appreciate that because I learned that from him. I think to do business is honest. So that's why we only bring the highest quality things, not only the coffee, and also our pastries, and food, of course. So everything we use here is in higher standard, because I believe that people are paying for high standard, not paying for fun. So quality, I never cut corner. I never try to cut corner, because cut corner, people are smart. People are not stupid. They will be able to find out.
That's it seems to be a good lesson, and it's one that shines through with everything that I've had here so far. So, look, thank you again. I hope everything keeps going as amazingly as it has. And for anyone that's watching, if you're in Britannia Mall, make sure you pop on down and say hi to Angus and grab a coffee and a pastry.
Thank you.